Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's Tiffany Ireland, Grand Rapids Realty in the Ireland Group. So, a week ago, our lovely governor said that we need to stay home. And I've been curious about how this is going to affect our real estate market. And so last week I did, after 48 hours after the stay at home, I did a really interesting video, which I'll do in a watch party here with Facebook here shortly so that we can combine the two videos and see the difference between what happened last week and what's going on over the past week. So if we look at the Flex MLS here, this is our lovely MLS system. Multi-list service is what MLS stands for. This is the sneak peek of what I get to use as a real estate agent in order to look at homes that are for sale, set up searches, do research, all kinds of fun stuff. But on our first page here, there's our lovely hot sheet, and I've got it set up already for a week. So this is the past week's of activity on our MLS system. So the cool thing to look at is pending. We have had 461 homes in the West Michigan area go pending in the last week. Wow, that's just amazing to me. And, I'm immensely grateful for the bravery of these buyers who are buying homes potentially sight unseen. Now, I believe a portion of those buyers may have purchased having seen the home prior to the stay at home, and I'm also hoping that all the agents and the buyers are actually upholding the governor's order and not going and looking at homes after she told us not to, because we're not considered to be an essential service. So 461, that's really great. The other interesting thing to me is if we look over here at new listing, 569 new homes went on the market in the last week. That's 569, did I say 61? 569 sellers who decided to sell even though their home really can't be shown and they can only provide pictures and do some maybe video feed of their own that they provide to the real estate agent. So very interesting stuff. And let's see. So last week I remember I went over that there's withdrawn, expired, and canceled. So my biggest thing is okay, how many sellers that were currently on the market said, oh my gosh, we're taking our home off the market. We don't want to sell it right now because there's a pandemic going on. So out of those that have gone canceled, expired, and withdrawn, there's 145. So let's get my handy dandy calculator out. 145 plus the 172 expireds, and there's 64 canceled. So 381 homes came off the market. And as I explained in my last video, withdrawn means that they took it off the market, but they still have a contractual agreement to sell the property through their listing agent. So they probably have withdrawn it and they're going to put it back on the market later with their real estate agent. Expired means that they had a contract with their real estate agent that actually expired and is no longer valid. So it may have naturally expired, or the agents just said, you know what, I'm just going to expire it out. You guys can do whatever you want to do when you go to sell later on. And then canceled, that's something our MLS or our association does not use, but other associations on the lakeshore do use those in regards to if they canceled a listing. So yeah, in a nutshell, that's what's going on out there. You can see there's 142 people that lowered their price or changed their price on the MLS. Back in the market, there's 180 homes that went back in the market. Those are probably buyers that maybe they decided to not purchase at this time and backed out of their purchase agreement. It could be because they weren't able to get their loan. It could be because of inspections, could be because of the appraisal. Could be just because, they lost a job. Who knows? There could be all kinds of things that could have happened that caused 180 homes to go back on the market. So, so that's a week. So let's peek at the last 24 hours. And it looks like even in the last 24 hours, 141 new listings, 123 pending contracts. That means a home went under contract for a sale. That means a seller and a buyer agreed on a price and they're going to sell for that. And looks like we've got 76 expired, 24 withdrew, and 48 went back on the market. So that in a nutshell means that we're still doing pretty good. There's a lot of people out there moving and shaking in real estate, which is good to hear. And that there are people brave enough to make this happen because they probably need to. So if you're thinking about buying or selling, just feel free to give us a call. We'd be more than happy to provide you with some really great information and advise you well on, what to do and what not to do in this kind of market. All right, well, you guys have a great day. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.